There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile I haven't seen in some...
Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by...
I have. This Valkyrie right here.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with Maisie really.
Good to meet you. So, is the wedding here? When you spoke of a marriage feast, Gunnar, I hoped it would be at home.
No. We're here for the festival. And blessings. Bridget's hand must be given. You know me, Eivor. I'm forged in honor.
Whose blessing?
Glauachester's elderman.
Have you a family?
That mom and dad...
Bridget Ma and Pa were the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But they could...
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas gilydd. That Eivor gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So the Elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the festivities to pay us mind.
Samhain? Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
There is the Elderman.
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated god-right kings for puppet rulers?
So-called puppet kings keep your land safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a Smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is...
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going...
Go, may you have a fire forge. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship.
Down. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Eldorman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, kingborn. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Kunon for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor,
Should I watch, or turn my...
Oh, Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your...
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you...
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from? That was close.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunon has the eyes of prophecy.
Splood, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in there.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask... Oh.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunon...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon...
Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what a...
Escorted Teftir to the shrine of some Christian saint. No path.
Odd, but path now usually.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite this
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatch.
restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the...
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Teftir. I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple hop. Skull.
So you invited me to a hoodening. What?
Ni gwisgolan fel y spr-
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and
Freely given. I've only
then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hill.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit. Become the Mary Lou, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
Gunnar, if no one else is... Trick or treat!
What business have you?
Oh, the Mary Lwyd. Right. We're doing cake. Samhain night and the moon is high.
Give me
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle skull.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar. Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode.
Hope to God.
Oh, have a...
Lads getting into their cars, scaring the wee ones.
Goody.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been...
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes. Go. My eye.
Take your boss.
Gunnar!
Piss off back to your shit, man. Hobble.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the rave.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats. Take him.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can... You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him talk.
Pray for your sins. It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
You die now.
Four spears, my leg.
Gunnar!
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Till Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain. But I fear for the fragile peace when Tefter becomes...
15 and 4.
That man called you...
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire. Gweneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salve.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cut?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child.
I'll give me strength.
My man Modron is...
I'm glad you're all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor.
Modron. You do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefter,
You're well met. Gwilym,
Join us. The lad will be...
give me a cup.
some ale then.
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is away.
To Holy Heart.
Keep on. The honor of Gloucester is at stake. I will not leave these lands to one who laps ale like a cat.
Staggering already. Be kissing a flagstone soon.
Drink a hogshead of ale faster.
You got some on your boots.
Come on, lad. Show the dame
You're going to start.
Good effort, Ted.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the
None. It is well known. The burdens of
death.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor
Your people are loyal to you, Cunan. Seems a waste to throw your life away.
Their loyalty would falter if I shirked my duties. I will die glorious in flame, not live to further choke my homeland.
A toast, then, to Elderman Cunan.
My friends, you are kind.
Weak. Where is this? Water.
You heard the...
This'll work.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that...
Eivor, speak true. My feel...
A colossal...
Soft words.
Only fiercer than... Very.
I think I might like you even better.
Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage.
Oh, yes.
Yeah! The greatest!
The tree! People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way, this way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow. Like pig.
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night.
Silly words to scare silly children.
Ha! You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars. across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here. I feel warm. Do you feel warm?
Always warm here. It's a wonder you don't walk around naked.
Yes. Well, come on in.
Tefter! Tefter! Where are you? Hell's breath. What happened? The effect. Tefter! Are you here? Tefter's bodyguard, killed by knife. This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged. Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
What's happened here? Open this door! Come out of there!
Gwillem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Mordrin will know the contents.
There she is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain.
Get the murderer!
I'll be gentle if they spot me. Hands tacky with old blood from the new king. It would be best to lie low. I need your eyes, my friend. Terrible business.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to...
Last night I made
Oh, the gossip mill.
Do you recognize the contents of the...
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses...
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects.
Search the houses! Carnagon!
Damn Christ, sons, what is it they want now? They make this place unlivable for pagans.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits.